I'm truly happy to have the privilege to welcome all of you joining us today for our first annual conference, Inspire, Innovate, Impact, Shaping Our Futures Together.
We at UN75 are tremendously grateful for your support throughout this year. Our Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, was very keen for us to focus on what he called the four horsemen of the apocalypse: climate emergency, geopolitical tensions, the dark side of new technologies, and popular discontent.
Most of the countries that most desperately need the investment are completely starved of resources because they are perceived as being extremely high risk.
We forgot to fix the systematic problems.
How are we going to solve this future problem? Are we really ready to the change?
We cannot wait. It's not that we can sit and talk too much. We really have to act. Technology can offer creative solutions, but it always should remain at the service of the citizens.
We have creating amazing systems, amazing capabilities, but we must wonder whether we apply them in the way that technology should be applied.
When it comes to innovation, you have to involve decision makers, ultimately, especially in the space of looking at kind of lower income spectrum.
Which is why I think it's so important that civil society stakeholders, that politicians try to create new discourses on this topic, try to take away the fear, but also show that they're doing something in order to make sure that these systems actually help society, not just the economy.
And most of these solutions are already there. I mean, a lot of people who are already affected, a lot of people and their voices who are not heard, it's just a matter of opening up ourselves and really listening to them.
Innovation doesn't happen at the speed of technology. So many things are possible today, but it happens at the speed of trust.
Our initiative is called Shaping Our Future Together. I very much like that this conference is called Shaping Our Futures.
I think that the future should not be smart. The future should be democratic, participatory, and more than anything, humane.
In a sense, SDGs are pure opportunity for entrepreneurs. If a problem is what you need to build a business, each of these SDGs are hurting many people. Each of them can become a wonderful problem to solve.
I think businesses are now understanding, and I think that's something which corporations always understand. You can make money out of sustainability. As long as they understand that, they're very happy with sustainability.
When we think about social impact, we need to account for the strength of the local context where the innovation is implemented. And this strength, by that I mean, again, this notion of norms, these underlying norms and beliefs, values, stereotypes, and so on.
Knowledge is now a commodity. And what you do with it is really what matters.
If people work together, there's a huge impact that they can do.
I think the only chance we have is to harness the ability of tech innovation to break and disrupt industries to the SDGs in a proper, systematic, analytical way.
That will require the same combination, I think, of vision, idealism, and pragmatism that inspired the UN's founding 75 years ago.
Participatory engagement is not merely a nice to have, it is actually an essential core. This is why I think we need to engage in an open dialogue, recognizing not just individuals, but also the diversity of communities and collectives.
Innovation is always about the practical application of an idea. And this is when you go from bumping to stop bumping, to look for those new opportunities.
Dream high. Give it all your passion you have. Ideate every day and then work your backside off to make it happen. If we can do that, we can change the world.
We are very much looking forward to working with you, to engaging with you, and to really building this community of change makers for our futures. Thank you very much.